stream, and so I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad at least that I won't do the whole. I think I've done that before. I did do that before. I did it on what was supposed to be my 100th karaoke live. I did the entire show and didn't realize that it cut off at some point, and I didn't have a backup of it, and I was super disappointed. So I'm glad that I'm catching it earlier. This is why I'm always a bit neurotic about, or anxious or whatever about, like, is the stream still going? Because I've had that happen before. Okay. So that's good. And of course, I'm just gonna make this part 2. Which kind of sucks because I was in the middle of reading a comment. But yeah. Before I just deleted it. I would delete it, but you know, I was already several minutes in. So I guess that's just the intro part. Actually I might label it as that, just intro. But I don't do that now. So this is confused. It's saying I'm live on like several accounts. Because it doesn't understand. Because Facebook is yet to catch up with that. We started a whole new stream. Luckily, it's quite easy to do. Okay, yeah. Okay, it's live. So I went off the Wi-Fi. That's what I had to do last night during Perfect Pitch. But the reason I went back onto the Wi-Fi tonight is because of all of those, not Perfect Pitch, Karaoke Live. But there was all of those issues, you know, all of the bufferiness, all of the lagging, everything like that. So, but I guess it is what it is. I'll try out some other thing. I keep saying this all the time, but I'll try out some other methods as well. And I'm gonna continue reading this comment. Of course, if you want to read this comment that I was reading, or see, I guess, the intro of the show, Perfect Pitch, go to youtube.com/Botsy, BOTSY, and that is the blue circle. And last night's show, El Consciousness, left a great comment, just going into, you know, how if you're tired, it may actually affect your ability to hear the different tones, things like that. And yeah, and about let me get his words. How you can listen to sounds differently that could help in perceiving the uniqueness of each tone, and that's to listen to it like a language and really hear the vowels of a language. I'm just finishing up this comment now. We're talking about imaginary tones, and so he says this approach works also, and in my case especially well, with imaginary tones. Just think the tone and you will perceive the same vowel-like structures that are unique to each individual tone. Of course, this may take plenty of practice to get good at. Oh, I'm going to bring up a new chat because I don't know if that chat refreshes. And CH8, nope, T. There it goes. Okay. So sorry about all of that. And, so yeah. But this comment has also made me realize that I don't, that I haven't, like, I talk about, you know, how I read things and memorize it better, but I haven't actually read up on anything, past one of the books that introduced the concept, and, you know, on Perfect Pitch and different ways to get it. But then again, I think that's the point. I think it's purposefully an audio, you know, an audio tape that you listen to, and then you have a little booklet that kind of goes more in depth with some things. But then, you know, I think it is supposed to be a kind of trial and error thing, which also we learn is one of the best ways to learn something, not memorize, but learn. So I'm really good at memorization. But this isn't something to just, you know, memorize quickly. It's about learning. So with that said, we're gonna start the hour. Why does it say only 3 seconds here? Yeah, this is weird. Okay. Yeah, it's just being weird. Okay. Just making sure. So we're going to start the hour and then set an alarm for 1 hour.
Okay, 12:25 a.m. Setting your alarm.
All right. It's the basic. Let's see if we can do any better than yesterday when I was like almost falling asleep. I had to pick a desk out yesterday. And I know that doesn't seem like it should be a big thing, but I'm very indecisive and I don't know anything about desks. It was a big thing. I had to pick out a desk for my office. And every other time we've already had desks inside the offices and stuff, and I haven't had to worry about it. But now I had to pick out my own desk and stuff, which is pretty cool, Like, but geez, it's really quite exhausting picking out a desk. Like, I literally close my eyes and still see desks. But we did it. As a group effort, but we did it. So I'm glad that's over. So today I kind of just took a break all day, literally all day. Just didn't really do anything besides going to Best Buy, like I said in the intro part, or first part. But yeah. So right now, didn't I study all the wrongs yesterday? Oh, it was just still on study wrongs. Okay. So let's do this. Let's see where I'm at today. Let's see if where's my water at? There it is. Let's see if it's any better today. Super important to hydrate. Curl up. Find the camera. Okay. I accidentally flipped over the card while I was catching the phone. And I know it says high EP, I just haven't edited it yet. It's really just high E. It makes no difference, because, I know what it is. Well, I guess it does if other people use it. So I'll edit it, but... I can't say for sure whether I would have gotten that one right. I didn't really have a full... I was doing too much. I wasn't focused. Okay, so... We're counting that one wrong off the bat, but I don't feel too bad about being wrong, because I can't say for certain. And if I can't say for certain, I'm not going to count it as right if I accidentally see it. Here are the vowels. Low E. It is low E. We're going to say high E. Yeah. Certain notes just make you feel some type of way. And I say that and I've still gotten high E wrong, but... What is my camera? Hold on a sec. Is it on this side? Or is it on this side? Oh, it's over here. It's over here. Sorry about that. Now I know. It's over there. No wonder it wouldn't focus when I was trying to show the thing earlier. Okay, I was thinking it was over there. It's over there on this phone. Got it. Anyway, let me listen to this note again. Let me make this a bit easier on myself. Yeah, we're good. We're at 39%. Low E. It is. So that's an A. Mm-hmm. Bring it up just a little bit more at eye level. Is the stream still going? Yeah, I still see the little red dot. Good. I'm gonna say B. It is a B. D as in dog. It is a D. Wait, is that the same sound? No, that's a G, right? As in goat. It is a G. Like that's a high E. Yeah. You know, it probably would help me watching these afterwards. So, I think I might start doing that. Like, not right away. Maybe not tonight, but maybe tomorrow night. That'll also encourage me to get it done earlier, because that's what I do with karaoke live. That's why the shows just get increasingly better. That's how I know when there's errors, things like that. That's how I know when something's not right. And of course, Justin, he's watching these, and he would let me know. But there's nothing like watching yourself do something and seeing, you know, oh, this could be better. Oh, okay, this is, you know what I mean? Maybe I can, like, you know, follow along with myself, that kind of thing. I think that could be really helpful. I need to make a playlist for this series, by the way. But yeah, I think I'm gonna start doing that, because that's what I did when Karaoke Live was on Facebook. I would then live react afterwards, like in the comments, and then when it transferred over to YouTube, um, I kind of lost that a little bit, but then Aisha had the great idea, well, Kwanzaa, for everybody to just sit down and watch the show, because she watched it every week and she loved it and her kids loved it. And then in fact she would try to watch it and the kids would be like, "Oh, are you watching? Is that Caitlin? Let me watch." And she'd be like, "Man, I'm just trying to watch this." So and I know she still watches every week. And so then yeah, so then we started gathering the family. That's why I said, you know, I have the On Run Forward fan club for Karaoke Live, and we watch it, you know, every single week right after the show. And so I still get to get that instant feedback, but not just from myself and commenters, but from you know, those around me too, who are like, "Oh, we don't like the mic. We don't like the mic. We don't like the mic. The mic doesn't sound good." You know, or, you know, Keith Montgomery would get feedback and be like, "Yo, the background looks boring. People don't like the background." And like, they have no problem with the show, it's just the background. And I'm like, "Okay." And then, or I'd get feedback from random people, that kind of stuff. But I think that's a really useful thing if you're able to film your own practice. And not that Karaoke Live is practice, but you know, if you're able to film your own shows, this is practice, and rewatch it and things like that. So I think I'll start doing that too. And of course, that would be, you know, that would be off stream. That wouldn't be an on stream thing. Though that would be an interesting thing, live reacting right afterwards. But that, you know, that's something for, like, you know, that would be a whole like year after this 365 days of being like, okay, but for right now I think it would be really like off stream, just for me to live react to it, things like that. Maybe I can comment during it, you know. I think that'll help me as well, because I'll be reinforcing whatever I just did that day, and then I'd also be seeing um where any mistakes were, common things, or I'd be like, oh, how could I have? Yeah. Okay, continuing on. As far as the as well as the other advice that L Consciousness has given as well, thinking about it in terms of language and just other research in general. You know, I'm going to be serious about this. It can't just be where you just do the homework because the teacher tells you to, and you bring it in, and you know what I mean. Then that's it. Then that's the last you look at it. You know. read the chapter. Okay, I read the chapter. Cool. I'm gonna write the report, and now that's it. It's got to be more deliberate. And even if this hour is deliberate, the I think it just needs to be a deliberately constant thing as well. If that makes any sense. Is that a B? Oh, that's a B. But I only know that because I had a G. Yeah, that's a B. Is that loud enough for you guys? I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. I accidentally clicked on it when I turned up the volume. Wow. Alright, let's see if I would have gotten it right or wrong. Yeah, I probably would have gotten it wrong. I can't say if I would have gotten it right. That note is a D. I'm just gonna mark it as wrong. Oops. I'm gonna say A, but only because I just heard D. Is that a B? That's a G. D as in dog? Nope, that's an A. That's a D then. Yeah, that is a D. That's a low E. Is that my friend high E? It's a B. Oh, well, I'm back to my 12 right, 6 wrong. So we're going to study those wrongs again. 71% progress. So that's definitely a big jump. When I was tired last night and I did this the first time, I got a 33%. When normally I am around that 66% line. And so, yeah. Study the wrongs. That a G. It's not fair because I'm using because I'm like, okay, for instance, okay, well, I just heard an A note. Well, that's relative pitch, if I'm just hearing like A wrong a lot. I want to say B, but it's probably not B, it's probably G. And I don't know if I should just, I should probably negate that. Or instead, I just go with what my first instinct is. Even if I know that, like, the first instinct is going to be wrong, until my first instinct becomes right. I think that's how I can counteract that bias. I don't know if you'd call it bias, but I think that's how I can counteract it. Okay, but technically that's right. Alright, so from this, well, okay, we'll study all these wrongs, and then we'll institute the new policy with the next set. I see, I'm going to guess B there. It is a B. A. Yep. Again, I'm like, okay, I want to say high E. That would have been my first instinct, but I know I'm studying the wrongs. So I'm pretty sure that's a B, even though actually that is a high E. So see, and then sometimes I'll psych myself out. A. That's D. That would have been my other guess. G as in goat. Yes. Okay, that's 66%, right? 4 right, 2 wrong. And study again. High E, I think. Yeah, but once again, stop my thought process there. D? Yeah. Okay. Now, oops, did they? Okay, they got all of them here. Okay, so I'm just gonna go with my first instinct starting now. And, yeah, that's how I'm going to counteract that. Like, whatever my first instinct is, that's what I'm going to say. D. It is a D. I mean, the first instinct was high E, but I don't think that's actually right. Yeah, it's a B. Because I wanted to like listen more to the tone, and I was like, it doesn't have that sound that high E has. But sticking with my guns here, going with the first instinct because in the long run, I think that'll be better. High E. That's B, yeah. Low E. A. Yep. Low E. High E. D flashed in my head first, but I think it's actually a G. But sticking to my my plan, we're gonna say D, even though I'm pretty sure it's a G. It is a G, but I think that's the same sound, so I think that's a G. Low E? Yes. Low E, even though it's probably an A, yeah. B? Yes, it is a B. D. That's an A. Well, that one's a D, right? B. That's a G. High E. G. That's a D. That's a D. That's a D. High E. Yeah. I got 61% that time, which is good because I think the way that I'm doing it is actually okay, it looks like the stream's still going. Is really good because it forces me to have more confidence in the long run in my choices, you know, and also forces me to either have to think and hold off my, you know what I mean? It like forces me in a different headspace, which is good. If we're still practicing these, geez, at the end of next week, then I think I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna do the coloring exercise again, or maybe we'll go back and we'll listen to everything again. And yeah, just to change it up. But like I said, I'm going to be a little more purposeful outside of this hour coming up. Outside of this hour that we spend together. Gotta get my YouTuber on. But and so hopefully that'll make the difference. Oh, I meant to just study the wrongs. And then study wrongs. Let's do this. Oh, okay. No, okay. So we'll flip the cards again. We'll just study them all. And by the way, we can see here. Let's see. Is there something I've gotten right every single time? Yeah, there's only one that I've gotten right every single time. And that's this one. And it's the note high E. The rest of them I've gotten wrong at least once. Actually, it's weird to like look at these trends too, because it's like can you look at analytics? I feel like you should. They have all the analytics in place, but trying to look. Does it show anywhere where any of them have improved? But some of them look like they've actually, you know, I was getting them right every single time in the beginning, but not so much now. And I'm trying to look for the opposite trend line. Okay, I see it that with this one maybe. Only a couple there. I was getting one note right every single time except for the last 2 times. That's interesting to see. Yeah, I don't think any of them show vast improvement though. Okay. D, but it's not a D. Yeah, it's a G. High E. Yeah. Low E. No, that's an A. Because that's a low E. High E? Yeah. Low E? Nope, A. D? Took me a while to get an opinion there. That's what's the problem. It's D. Yeah, my brain's trying to counteract me counteracting its bias by not immediately forming an opinion, which is the exact opposite lesson. But high E? No, B. I forced that one. Low E. High E. Nope, it's a B. Oops, I accidentally flipped this one. Would I have gotten it? I feel pretty good that I would have gotten it. That's a high E. Low E. So that's an A, right? That's a D. That was that. Okay. G? That's a B. Yeah. Because that's a G, right? Yep. D. Yep. A. G. Yes. 61%. 11 right, 7 wrong. Study the wrongs. Remember this time. B. Low E, even though I'm sure it's A. Yeah. First instinct, though. High E. It's okay because it's also negatively reinforcing me immediately assuming just because I hear a higher tone that it's high E and a lower tone that it's low E. So it's so I don't think that I'll see a big improvement with this new method of immediately going with my first instinct at this practice, but I think or maybe I could be wrong, but I think that like I'll definitely see it. Like it's definitely gonna. I think it's definitely gonna have a difference. As we see, the average has gone down to 61% instead of 66%, and I think because it's negatively reinforcing me assuming because it's high or it's low, and then it's positively reinforcing the confidence to just do it, or to really listen to the tone and things that I might need to listen to more in this beginning stage. So I think overall. Did I already do this one? I get it. No, I clicked it and then talked and then. But anyway, that's a B. Yeah. I was not listening. Good enough. And G. No, it's D. All that. So that's an A. B. Mm-hmm. So then that's a G. Mm-hmm. Okay, that times 71%. I think I had some ideas at the end of yesterday. I'm gonna need to go back and look at what those ideas were. I did have some ideas for different methods of practice. This I'm gonna say is an A. Yeah. So D. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to study the cards, but in order. Low E. Now I know this might seem weird because, well, you know the order that you did them in, but I'm just getting myself familiar with the cards. Even though I made them, but more familiar with them. Low E. Mm-hmm. A. Mm-hmm. Oops. Yeah, I definitely would have gotten that right. It's an A. Low E? Yes. Low E was my first instinct, but I know that it's A because low E doesn't have a really loud note. Yeah. G? No, it's D. I'm gonna say it doesn't make any sense for it to be. B, but yeah, I figured I'm off. B. Mm-hmm. I would have gotten that one right. It's high E. Really weird. Oh, I'm still on the same note, eh? D. Yes. D. Oh. Oh no, I can't flip back to the other card. Okay. I already know this is G because I accidentally looked at it, but I don't think I would have gotten that one right somehow, even though these are in order. Mm-hmm. It's a G then. another B. So high E. High E. Okay, so they're in order, and I got 77%. That's strong. Low E. No, an A. D. I actually got that one wrong because the first thought was actually A, but I was like, I just did A, so it couldn't be A. So I actually we're marking that one wrong. My first thought that like the note that popped into my head was B, but I know it's G. It is G, but I'm gonna go with B. First instinct there. Same note, and so B kind of popped into my head, but I know it's G. Once again, we're still gonna mark it wrong. Okay, 0 right there. I know that that's A because we just studied it. We're still gonna mark it wrong. I know it's A. Is that right? It's actually D. Either way, I'm gonna mark it wrong. G. Good, good. G. Okay. I know that's A. No other thought popped into my head, so I'm considering that a win. And I know that's D. Okay. This is why I'm studying them in order. Low E. Low E. A. A. Low E. A. D? Yeah. I'm still gonna mark that as wrong, though. G. Right now, you see me pausing, because, I almost purposefully want to memorize the order of these cards. Because in my head, I'm gonna imagine what the note sounds like before I click on the audio button. And in doing so, I'll be able to more readily imagine what that note sounds like. Because I'll have it in my head. Okay, I know a low E sounds like this, and I know an A sounds like this, that kind of thing. So that's one of the things I'm doing as well right now. Which, obviously, you can't see inside my brain, so you can't see that. That's what I'm telling you now. I'm glad the stream's still going. Okay, did I get this one right? Yeah. I'm gonna drink some more water, because water is good. Water is life. High E? No, that's a B. Actually, my first instinct, I need to say my first instinct. I'm just breaking the habit though. But, first instinct actually was B. So in that case, it was actually right. That's high E. D. Yes. D. So that's a G. That's a G. It's a B. B. High E. High E. 94%. I studied the wrong, which I know was just a D. D. Okay. I'm gonna try something else as well. I'm gonna try a couple different things. In line with what I've been saying. So, I'm gonna get my guitar. I feel like the guitar should have a name, right? I heard that's a thing. Okay. Let me get the guitar. Jeez, Caitlin. I did find all of those pics the other day as well. I had them just over there. I just was being lazy, didn't want to get up. I suppose I'll get up now. Yep. Should have been more careful when doing that. Oh, okay, now I need to move you back. Actually, or do I? So you guys can see the tuna. There you go. If it's orange, it's in stasis or too low. If it's red, it's too high, which we do not like at all. And if it's green, it's just right. We are going to be trying to do this via ear. So it means I'm going to go to my Tik. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, TikTok. So we're actually going to go and click on my TikTok video. Which you can watch without. Okay, so this is low E. Oh, it doesn't loop it unless you have. So you can watch it without having a TikTok account, but it won't loop it for you unless you have the TikTok account. But that's okay because we have the study cards, so we can use those to do this by ear. Oh, it just won't loop it. So you see it's too sharp there. Which way do I think I... I was only using this because it was in the red. So fidgety. soon as I'm done tuning. Actually, I think it's coming up on the alarm time. Yeah. I don't know if we'll be able to do this by the time the alarm is over. If not, I'll save it for tomorrow, but I'll actually remember it because I'm not so tired. Pretty good. That's what I like to see. Actually, it's a little too sharp. Like I said, I don't like things in the red at all. That's pretty good. Okay. It's just a magnetic plug there. Yep. Okay. Hopefully if I tune this now, it'll stay in tune for tomorrow night. Okay, we were doing D. But that's a really loud D, so we're going to go with the quieter one. Again, these are all, it seems like a bit sharp. Okay, good. Now, next. Oh. Too much red for my liking. I just want no red. Because that means I have the potential to break, and I don't want that. Okay. Alright, that's right on cue. Okay. Now the high E. Okay, I don't want any part of you in the red. I loosen you. This way. There you go. Alright. Okay, what I want to do is create a song. Now I'm going to have to do this in multi-window here. Yep, I'm familiar. Thank you. And we're going to record. Recorder should be on this phone. So let me find the recorder first. Every phone usually comes with a built-in recorder. Yep. Okay. Okay. We are going to record. Okay, I rambled for a bit. So, we're going to record this tune. Low E, A, low E, A, D, G, B, high E, D, D, G, G, B, B, high E, high E. Alright, so let's practice them first, though. Alright, so that's what it's going to sound like. We're going to go ahead and record. I just need to figure out what I want my tempo to be. I'm not good at that. Probably a slower one, because the point of this is to, like I was saying before, really get familiar with the notes. But if it's the same order of the note cards, I think that'll help. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just combining everything into one audio. Okay, we know we need to turn the phone like this. Oops, I messed up. Of course, there would be a notification right when I was acting. It's okay. I probably still wouldn't have gotten it perfect. Okay, so just to round out this, I'm gonna do two versions of this. I'm gonna do one where where it's just the notes themselves, and then I'm gonna do one where I actually say what each note is over top of it. Oh my gosh. Why is there suddenly notifications going off? Plus, I thought I turned on Do Not Disturb. So I'm not sure why there's suddenly notifications going off at, what, 12:30? Okay, let's try this again. Okay, there we go. That's that. We are going to rename this. Oh, there we go. That's how we rename. Okay, so perfect pitch note cards. Just the notes. Let's save this like an actual file. Okay, and now we're going to do one where I say what each one is. Okay. And then we'll pick up on this tomorrow. So I can go eat and spend time with Justin. Low E, low E, A, low E, A, D, G. I messed that up. By the way, how does that sound? Low E, low E, A, low E, A, D, G. Okay, good. You can hear my voice, so that's good. Low E, A. Really? What is with the notifications going off suddenly? Just stop for just a quick second. Low E, A, low E, A, D, G. still going? No comments? Okay. Alright. Make sure we can hear myself.
Low E, low E, A, low E, A, D, G, B, high E, G, D, G, B, high E, high E.
Okay. The reason I made these is so that, like I said, so that then I can be walking around, something like that. I can just listen to them, while I'm working. I can just listen to the notes, that kind of thing. Kind of like music, So, I think,
low E,
making some specific, perfect pitch hits. That's what I'm going to call that one. And I'm going to share these two with me. Probably just upload them to the drive on the Real Botsy account. Save. Okay, and then I'll be able to access them. Alright, they're uploaded. Awesome. So thank you guys so much for joining me on my perfect pitch journey. And I'll include the links if you want. I'll include those links as well for the sounds that we just created. And yeah, I'm excited about this new week of, trying to take all of the advice that L Consciousness constantly gives for free. Thank you so much. And my own ideas, and really just trying to get on to the next part of this. I mean, I know, it's not supposed to be a let's just get on to the next part already. It's some serious practice and whatever. It's just it requires patience. So thank you guys for joining me on my perfect pitch journey. See you tomorrow.